What's up, guys? Anthony Special here with Hawkeye Traders. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Taking a look at Apple here. What's going on with Apple, right? So Apple got downgraded, which really kind of rolled the market over for the start of 2024. Now, the Magnificent Seven, if you would, are the most heavily market cap weighted stocks. So, when one of those seven or multiple of those seven take a whack, remember, Main Street's not doing nearly as well as Wall Street portrays it to be doing. Okay, so just keep in mind that when you look at the S&P, the Nasdaq, the Dow, the Russell, we're screaming to all-time new high numbers. Start breaking down some of the individual companies, like Etsy that just laid off 11% of their staff, among many other companies that have had massive, massive layoffs. So, the stock market provides perception, not reality, right? And for that, sometimes we get caught up in trying to keep up with the Joneses when really, when the Joneses get their IRA or 401k statement or their brokerage statement, and they have single-handedly picked stocks outside of the Magnificent Seven, which actually represent the averages, Apple being one of them. They're probably getting their butts kicked. Now, there's some small cap stocks that are, of course, ripping, and there's always, instances otherwise. But the reality is, let's talk about why not to be greedy, right? Bulls make money, bears make money, pigs get slaughtered. Now, Apple has been on a great run here off of this recovery, bottoming, end of October, early November. Couple great little entry areas here to have bought Apple. Nice little hesitation after this surge higher. Nice little setup here, little line of support, correction, buy it here on the gap. I mean, really just ran nicely. Now, the news came in as the market gapped down at the start of 2024. But if you're a conservative trader that has any perception of risk management, when the buyers got rejected by the sellers back here in last August, as this whole tumble began, you should have been smart enough to start taking profit and protecting yourself, right? Paying and protecting yourself is what I call it, as price action from this rally ran into where the sellers took control. How do we know the sellers took control? Very simple. By looking at the volume. If you notice this candle right here, July 19th, 2023, and you look down here, look at this higher than average prior week or two worth of volume, selling volume, right? Look at the big wick and the smaller body on this candle. Now, we have some indecision, followed by more selling, followed by more buying, okay? Notice we were making some of these exaggerated buying bars on weaker buying volume. And then what happened? The seller said, yeah, good luck. You tested an area that we rejected you. You came back, retested it, and we denied you. And look at all this selling volume that came in, right? Look at that big gap down. Guys, more often than not, by simply looking left in the chart, you can identify areas of an extreme imbalance of where one party was in control and the other aggressively took control. And that transpired right here. Price action tells you this. Volume tells you this. Pairing them together gives you the complete picture. That is what our indicators and what we teach here at Hawkeye. So, market sells off. Again, we bottom, we retrace. Really like this setup, really like this setup. Where would I be starting to take profit? In the same area where the sellers rejected the buyers before. Notice this big candle right here of volume. See this large candle right here? And notice how small the candle prints. So the volume bar down here is huge, absolutely huge. And notice how small the price candle is. You know what we call that? We call that a climax. Right? That's where the buyers splurged, couldn't contain it anymore, gave it all they had, and it wasn't enough. And the sellers took back control. When you see massive buying volume and a tiny little candle like this, it's over, guys. More often than not, your rally's done. The buyers have climaxed and it is over. And price goes limp. Not terribly surprising. That's normally what happens after a climax. So, by understanding price action, being able to read it, by understanding volume, being able to read it and interpret it, by putting these two together, we knew that a prior area where sellers took control, they were likely to take control again. And we knew on this very particular day, Friday, December 15th, 2023, that the buyers just climaxed. And from that point on, it was over. Notice that Apple wasn't downgraded until 2024. 2 weeks after volume told us the rally was done. Imagine understanding price action and volume and knowing that literally one candle off the top of this rally, that it was time to get ultra conservative. Guys, this is valuable information. It truly is. Imagine knowing when and where to enter the rally. And most importantly, imagine knowing when and where to exit the rally. All that can be done by understanding price action and volume, by understanding them individually and collectively. If you'd like to learn more about how you can gather this knowledge that has single-handedly changed my trading career, there are some links below this video, surrounding this video, somewhere. I encourage you to click them, consume the content, send me an email with any questions you may have, reach out to my concierge team at Hawkeye, attend an upcoming event, whatever it may be. But guys, understanding this is the key to trading. And I will see you in the next video. God bless.